Live stream Armor Gaming. Before we get started, yes, you read it right. The label of this live stream is how to power level in Payday 2. It is a simple trick. There is no glitch involved. Very, very simple on how to do it. And I will walk you step by step through it. But before we get started, as always, let's put the disclaimer out there. Armor Gaming is not responsible for anybody else in the videos or in the type chat of the live stream other than a representative of Armor Gaming. This is an 18 plus channel. If you're under 18 here, see something you shouldn't see at that age, it's your own fault. With that out the way, today I bring this live stream to you because I've been playing my Payday 2. A lot of people have been asking, how do you power level? How do you get your level up so high so fast? There is a simple little trick, and it is so simple and easy that most people don't even realize it's there. Like the most common things in life are right there in front of your face. So very simple. It's going to be 2 missions. Each mission is going to be a 2-day mission. First one is going to be election day on normal. You are going to stealth day 1, day 2, and I'm going to show you step-by-step gameplay on what assets you're going to need and exactly how to do it. Quite simple. All you're going to need, other than your controller, your system in the game, is a piece of paper and a pencil. Very, very simple stealth election day on normal. Anybody with a basic stealth build can do this. And if you do it step by step, very simple, very easy process of elimination, you're going to get a 20% XP boost for your next mission. Hence why you're doing it on normal. A little bit of XP, a little bit of money. And if you stealth day 2 properly, there's a white cargo truck next to the escape van. In it will be 6 to 8 bags of gold. They're worth about 35,000 cash a piece. A little bit of extra money, not a lot, but it's not about the XP and the money off of that mission. It is about getting that 20% XP boost. It is the highest XP boost to add over onto your next mission, no matter what one it is. So we'll do that first, and then we'll get into what the second 2-day mission is. And very simple, very easy. It could be multiple other missions in the second day mission. Preferably, I happen to like Hoxton's Breakout. A lot of XP, very good money. Can be done fairly simple, 2 days in and out, especially with an engineer build. Doing it properly, you're good. So what we're going to do is we're going onto the crime net. And we're just going to not wait around for one to pop up. We are going to find election day. Wherever election day is. Here we go. Election day. And because we're just going to stealth and we want anybody to stealth to mess it up, we're just going to put it on private. We're going to do it on normal. And we're just going to buy the contract. Now for my build here, I have the ability to loop cameras. My ECMs do open doors. They are not completely maxed out because when I drop one, I want to be able to answer a pager if need be. So this is very essential to be able to open doors. But when you actually buy into stuff, I do have silenced weapons, a Kimball's on the front, my detection is a 3. And this is so simple. And the first day is the only day you're going to need a piece of paper and a pencil. Pencil, pen, crayon, whatever you have as a writing utensil. Now, day 1 election day, for those who do not know, you have to turn around and tag a truck that is going somewhere with the voting machines. You want to track where that truck is going, because day 2 you have to hack those voting machines. In order to do it right, if you do tag the right truck, it will turn around and say they tracked the truck to a warehouse in Goose Island. So we're going to go to the assets. You don't need grenade case, doctor bag. Security access is always good. Vantage point. You don't need body bags and you don't need ammo bags if you have the right build. If you are not able to carry jack of all trades, have 2 things. I can carry 2 ECMs with a body bag behind me. Should not need to use them. I have the ability to carry 2 going in. I shouldn't need no more than that, if even that many. If you don't have the ability to carry body bags and ECMs, go ahead and buy the body bags. 5,600. It's worth it. Alright, and as you can see my loadout, my detection is a 3, carrying body bags behind 2 ECMs. I got my shurikens for silence, 2 silenced Kimball interceptors, and a silenced Deagle. Okay, now with this being said, we're going to jump right in here and we're going to go in and we're going to look and see how this goes. Very simple to stealth this. For those who have never stealthed it and need it, come get your key card. It will be right here by this newspaper every time. If you look to the left, there are 6 trucks. What you're going to do is you're going to write down each one of the names on the truck / the color. And the color is going to help you immensely, okay? Right now, I'm going to write them down. And once we get these written down, we will start this mission. Now, the kicker is, if you turn around and see 2 trucks that are the same color, same name, instantly cross those off. You are tagging 1 truck, not 2. So it will not be a double truck. So say that red Kranich was another blue Hefty, and there's a blue Hefty, you wouldn't even bother writing those down. You'd just write down the other 4. So see how we have a red and green Avalon, a blue and yellow Hefty, a red Kranich, and that is an Omni Export Green. Now what you're going to do is, now the color is huge. You see how this container is open? It's green. It will not be a green truck. If the container is open, you can cross that color truck right off your list. So now we're down to 4 already. So preferably you want to come over on this side and jump up on this box here. Get up on top of here. And get up on top of here. Now you're going to look around. And you're going to see if you can see any more cargo containers. The white ones, don't worry about them. You want blue, yellow, or red to be open. You want to find those ones that are open. And I'm not seeing any open. So now we're going to come down. We're going to go on the other side because it's easier to stealth into this from this side. Come around here. This box here you can jump up on. Another one. Now here comes the tricky part. You want to look around. And I bought spotter so it lights up all the guards for me. There's a worker right there. We don't want to go over yet because we don't want him to see us. Because if he sees us, we kind of screw ourselves. So we want to wait for this guy to move his ass out the way. Once he goes further down, goes down those stairs, like so. Now we're going to back up, we're going to run, and we're going to jump over this fence. Sometimes it takes a couple tries to get over the fence, but once you get over the fence, you will turn around and be in here. You don't want to go through the front gate, because if you go through the front gate, you will turn around and risk getting caught by the guards. Now, we don't want to be caught by the guards, hence we are stealthing this. Sometimes you can get it first try, sometimes it takes a second. There we go.
Great. Now search the docks. They're looking for something that tells you which truck has the voting machine.
Now we're going to look around for color containers that are open.
Computers, anything. When you've figured it
There's
out,
a guy there.
the right truck.
We don't want him to see us, so we're going to stay tight to this. There's a camera up there. Stay low so you are very well undetected. There's a yellow open. So now you're going to cross off the yellow truck. So now we have Avalon red, Kranich red, and Hefty blue. Preferably at this point, I'd like to see a red truck container be open, because then I'll know exactly which one it is and I won't have to go operate the computer. It's all about stealth. If you happen to find the computer, guard up there, couple guards up there. Let's get around behind here. And let's avoid detection. Now we need to find a red or a blue container open. If you get to this point, you have 3 different trucks like we have here, which would be Hefty blue, Kranich red, or Avalon red. All you got to do is locate the computer. Straightforward, simple, avoid the guards. Ooh. There's a guy there, and we got a guard or someone down below us here. Guard. Oh. Oh, we gotta kill him. Let's bag him.
Got money on the
We're gonna try and stealth this without any alarms. We don't want to use the ECMs unless we absolutely have to. Now let's look and see if maybe, just maybe, the computer's not up here. That kind of sucks. We still have a body bag on us. stuck in this corner where he won't see us. So being it's not upstairs, it's not down here, that tells me that the computer is in. Oh! Being that he alerted, let's go find his computer real quick. It is not down here, so it's upstairs. You may essentially need to do this a couple times. Get off me. Alright. Oh. It's not the Avalon. It's not Omni. Give me one more. Kranich or Hefty here. Alright, it's going to be the Kranich truck. So now what you want to do is run over here, tag the Kranich truck, and get to the extract before that runs out.
One of these trucks is the one we want. When you finish searching for clues, get the tag on the truck you think is our target.
Oh, we're going to be a restart, but this would have been the truck. So we'll go do a restart real quick. And we'll go back in. Sometimes it takes a couple times. You can do this by yourself, or you can do this with partners. So this is not, that was not an essential one you want to do, but it happens. Very simple to stealth if you do it right. I was trying to rush through, find a computer. I happened to be in the wrong building. Sucks, but it happens. So we will go back in, buy our security access, vantage point, and spotter, and we'll load in here. Same thing, write them down, go through, find the colored cargo containers, and those containers will not be open that have the voting machines in it, and you want to tag the truck with the voting machine. So if there's no voting machine container open, obviously the ones that are open are not going to be the color truck that you need. Let's see, we have Omni Green, Omni Blue. We have a Hefty Blue, a Kranich Red. And then we have a Kranich Yellow. And an Avalon Green. Alright, so now we have the 6 trucks written down. Here's a red, that's not open, that red's not open, that green's not open. Okay, none of these 3 are open. So let's get up on our little perch, look around, and see what we have that is open that we can see. And that kind of blows because you can't see any of them open from here, so not a very titillating start, but let's go over here and maybe we can see one open from on this side. Nothing any open over here. Hey, we made it across first try this time. Alright. I don't see no containers open.
When you've figured it out, tag the right truck.
Oh. Let's not play around with that camera too much. We did buy a vantage point when we went in on that first platform. We could have went up on top of there. Too many guards in the center to really dick around. Oh.
Guard.
Why he didn't light up with spotter, I don't know. No computer in there.
Look out, guard.
Let's see if we can find a computer up in here. If not, okay, it is in that back building.
Watch out, guard.
We'll wait till they rotate around. We're gonna creep down and we're gonna sneak around that other building. And yes, there is a guard right there, so we're gonna sneak over here. And there was a guy right here 2 seconds ago. And there he is. There's a blue one open.
There's no advantage of shooting civilians.
There's a big advantage of shooting civilians. And an extra key card that we don't need. Yeah, we'll keep it right in here. Okay. So, no pagers used yet. We do have a blue open. So, with the blue open, it will not be the Omni blue, it will not be the Hefty blue. So it's going to be red, yellow, or green yet. So we still have 3 to go. And being we don't have a red or yellow or green over here open. Oh, we do have a red right here open. Okay, so let's get up here and cover. And we'll cross out the red truck. It's not going to be crayon red, so it's going to be green or yellow. I would love to see a green one that's open or yellow. But if we can find a computer and not be spotted this time. Hey, we'll grab the package while we're here.
Here's one.
Okay, the computer is downstairs. Alright, so now we really have to be very careful because the guards are rotating like crazy around here. And the door happens to be open. We don't even need the key card. Alright, it will not be Kranich, Avalon, or Omni. There's Omni, so it's going to be Avalon. So this last one's going to say Hefty on the screen. Boom. Okay. So it's going to be the Avalon because we have Cran and we have Omni. So we just got to make our way to the green Avalon vehicle without being spotted. Which happens to be right here. So this is the one we want. Now, who cares if they see us? We got ECMs. We're going to just run it. We're going to run over here, right past everything, right back towards the extract. And still no guards even saw us. Drop this other ECM for safety measures. And we're done. Very straightforward, very simple, very easy. We don't get no money or anything till the end of it. We get a little bit of XP on this day. So, with my infamy, I got 17,700. Anybody that isn't infamy yet isn't going to get that because there's an infamy bonus to it. But, you know, so you get a little bit of XP off of it. Now, now you don't need your paper and pen. That part's out the way. So now all we need to do is find 4 boxes, open them, find 4 voting machines there, hack them, 30 seconds as long as it's stealth, close the crate, move on to the next one. There was a neat little trick on how to take the fight out of this. We're going to go through, we don't need the ammo, we don't need the doctor, we'll buy body bags, we'll get the extra key card, a vantage point, warehouse ladder, and we'll get the spotter as always. Now we'll go into here. Same thing, we're just going to stealth it, take our time, get it done. And at the end of this, we will get 20% stealth XP bonus for our next mission. Your key card will always be here, and I am able to carry 3. I start with 2. And if I press and hold my option button in the lower right, it says extend inventory, buy bags 3. So I can kill up to 3 people and buy bag them. Now there are certain different cops in here. There's one civvy who is up top right or left that actually is watching the cameras. Take him out, the cameras go out of place, so all you have to worry about is rotating around the guards. Makes the stealth so much easier if you don't have to worry about the actual, cameras and the guards. There is some tricks to this and little upsides and downsides to it. Any guard that is not wearing a gray security guard type outfit does not have a pager. The regular cops are just kill them, bag them, put them in the dumpster, whatever, get rid of them. The other ones with the gray suits on that are lit up right now, there's one upstairs, one downstairs I'm looking at. Those ones do have pagers. As always, you only have 4 pagers. Once you kill the 4th guard, 3rd or 4th guard, the head of security shows up and does his rounds and looks around. So you have to really lay low at that point. So try and avoid getting to that 4th kill if you can. Now, if you look up top here in that second from the right window, it looks like there might be screens there, but there's a ladder here so you can climb up it for a vantage point. And what you want to do is look across, and there is no computer. If you look in that window right there and you don't see the computers there, okay, it'll be a table with computer screens on it. It will be on this side, there is a ladder right there. That's the ladder we bought. We're going to turn around, go up that ladder, pick this first window right here, and go all the way down the hall. There is a guard there. I don't know if I can tag him from here. Nope. Now, when you go in, you have to watch, because at the very end of that hall, sometimes up on the wall part, there is a camera. There is a room at the end of the hall on the left. That will be where the camera is, or the room on the right. Normally, usually 99% of the time, it's down that hall on the left. So now we know where the camera is. Let's go get the cameras out of play. We get the cameras out of play. This stealth becomes so much easier. There are key cards around the map. On the first floor on this side, you go through this door right there next to the ladder and cut to the right, and in there's a little room over there with lockers. You can check on in the lockers, you can check on the thing, or the benches. And if you look, you can see the cameras right there. So let's open this window. Very simple pick. And there's no camera. Normally there's a camera right there on the harder missions. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through here. Make sure there's no guards. And we're going to take him out of play. Cameras are out. We haven't used the page yet. If you look around, sometimes you'll find key cards, like here. There's one there. Make note of where they are. Because if you have to, you will come back. There's cages downstairs on either side on the first floor that have these crates in it that you have to search. For those of you who do not know the game, or let's not turn around and drop that. Let's get rid of that body. Alright, now the camera's out of play. Preferably where you want to start is on the other side. So come across the street, run around, dance around, you know, do a little jig or something. No one's going to see anything. Remember the green Avalon truck we tagged on day one? There it is. Sometimes there are crates out here, which is a very open area. And there'll be trucks that are open with them. And sometimes there's a camera up here. And there's one guard right there. See, he's just a regular cop. Ooh, there is someone right there. Oh, he's a regular cop. So no pager. Let's bag him up. Let's open this up. We are down to one bag. We have two more at the van. Let's run and grab those real quick. That way if we actually need them, we have them. If not, we do have a body bag case behind our ECMs. If you look at the lower right, you'll see I can flip through my ECMs and my body bags. So I do have a deployable body bag case that I can use at any time if need be. So this is a good tip for people who have been around for a while that may not know this, or it's a good tip for those who are new to the game. It is a very good way to power level, and this is what you're going to do. You're going to stealth day 1, day 2 of this mission, election day. Very simple. You only need to do 4 boxes. Look around. Here's a crate right here. Let's open it, see if there's a thing in it. Yep, here's one. It's not empty. You'll see the black thing here. It looks like a little printer. It's going to open up. Takes 30 seconds. And here's another crate here. If it's empty, you will not be able to close it. But once it's done hacking them, you can actually turn around, close the crate, and save yourself a lot of hassle. So you're going to wait another 10 seconds here, and we can close this crate, and it will come up 1 of 4 done. We'll have to find 3 more. We have not used the page yet. We have not been spotted, so to speak, to the point where anybody is going to rat us out and say we're here.
Now close up the crate and keep going. Right now you're making me look very smart.
Guard up there. Let's hope this has one. Yup, here's another one. And we're going to sneak right back out in a second. If you notice, there are a couple bags of money here. Hopefully both guards go the other way. They did. Perfect. 10 seconds. We'll have 2 done, and we'll take these 2 bags of money right out through. So there are bags of money in these cages as well. There's no packages. Sometimes there's packages in these cages. I'm not going to waste a key card to get that package for what reason. That one's done. Let's close this up. So let's put this over here like so. Let's go grab that other bag of money. Let's get these bags of money to the van. Get them way across the street, out of sight, out of mind. Let's grab this other bag of money. Now this is just a little bit of extra cash where you don't have to risk coming for it. But let's make it worth their while, you know? Now we're going to go over to this bag of money. We're going to throw that over there. And we're going to bring this one over to it. Easiest way to carry the money if there's 2 bags or more and you're by yourself. Now each bag is worth $37,500.
Got one.
So you're talking over $70,000 right there just off them 2 bag loots. Now let's go back over here, go back in the building. If you're not interested in the money, you don't have to sit here and do all that. But hey, who's gonna knock an eyelash at free money? I know I'm not gonna complain about free money. And there's a guard coming there, and there's a guard coming here. So let's try and rotate around. And let's go hide over in this corner for a moment. And we can watch to see if they come out here. If we get close enough, we should be able to light them up.
Guard, careful.
Now where's the one with the baseball cap? Oh, there he is.
Guard.
We want him to rotate away because we want that box right there. And here's the third one. We haven't killed any guards yet. We've stealthed this whole thing so far. Now we just gotta watch and make sure that no guards come over here. We still have 2 ECMs if need be, but we only have to find one more device after this. And this one will be done in about 14 seconds. This guard's coming, so I'm hoping that this hurries up so I can get out of here. And we'll circle around to the other side of the building. There should be crates over there. We'll go up and grab that key card. There might even be a key card when I go in that other side door. Alright, so now let's get out here. And being all the guards had rotated the other side, now they're starting to rotate this way. There should be less guard presence on this side of the building. Now we come back to the original hole in the fence we put. We're going to go over here. We're going to run up to this door and we're going to hack it. Or pick it, whatever you want to call it. It's picking the lock, I guess. So there's that one guard. He's so far over that he doesn't even know we're here. And can we get lucky? Can that be? We'll grab that key card just in case. Is this a 4th one? Nope. Sometimes they're sitting out here by the fork trucks or on the fork trucks. Nope. We found a key card in case we got to go in there. Sometimes they're on these benches. Sometimes they're in the lockers that are open. There's work boots in there. Kind of smell funky. Ooh, dirty sock. Okay. So we've made it easy because we don't have to deal with the cameras. We really don't have to deal with much. Just rotate around the guards. Very simple, very easy. Ooh, buddy. He almost caught me. Yeah, you're questioning. There is another guard walking out there. I can hear him. Why he's not lighting up? He might be upstairs. Yeah, he's upstairs. But I want this guard to rotate out of the way. I don't want to have to kill the guards unless I absolutely have no choice. Now we know there's a guard up top. So we have to be extremely careful. I don't want to use a drill, I want to use the key card. Now if there's one here, I can sit and cover and do it. Here's the fourth one. Perfect. And we got another bag of money for us. Couple bags. We can pull the other bag out when this is done, which will be done in about 5 seconds here. Just make sure you close them up so no one knows we were here. And we're going to get a couple bags of gold. We can go find all the key cards and open all these gates and get all the money and packages stuff on if we'd like. But for what reason?
Damn. Thought I had the hang of this radio. You should
Alright,
fire
and that guy
my ass.
doesn't even know what's going on. Okay. Let me take care of this money. Put that over there. Bag this guy. And we'll put him right in here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to run over here and grab this last bag of cash we got. That's 4 bags at 37,500 apiece. I'd say we're doing pretty good right about now for a lower mission. Throw that way over there so no one sees it. And let's get this bag out of the way before someone looks out a window and sees this. And you get a bonus for stealth in this as well.
There's your bonus. Get it to the man. You guys deserve it.
Got one.
Now, there's gold here. We're just going to bag it all up. Check it right here for now. There's 2, there's 3, there's 4, 5. I think there's like 7 bags. 6 and 7, yep. So 7 bags. And we're looking to see how much each one of these bags is worth. Pick the gold up. There we go.
It's delivered.
71,000 a bag, almost 72,000.
It's delivered.
So it's not a bad haul.
Got one.
Like I said, it's not about the money. It's not about the XP off of this. But the more you can take, the better. So
It's delivered.
that's all the bags. Let's look and see what we got here. Next level, you're talking potential XP on completion. It will go up a little bit. We take in 11 bags for a total of $653,125 on payday. And the payout on this mission is $753,125. So we're gonna get a little bit of money. We're not gonna get pennies. We're gonna get a okay amount. Very easy. And if you look, you have earned a stealth bonus 20% XP for your next contract. That is what we're going after. It's that 20% XP boost on the next mission. And this is a simple way to power level on Payday 2. Now you get a free card. That's also a bonus. You get a free card. You get money or XP or something you might need. A part for a weapon or something for your mask. Like we got a material. Cool. Actually looks pretty cool. It's from the barbecue weapon pack. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to change loadout. We're going to go do a Hoxton's breakout on Overkill. It is a 2-day mission. It is not going to be for the faint of heart. If you are new, if you figure any mission you figure you can do up to. Say the best you do is overkill. Say you can do a mayhem. Heck, if you can do the train heist on mayhem, that pays $12.666666 million. So that's 12.6, almost 12.7 million to your offshore, and you will get 2.6, almost 2.7 mil to your spendable, plus an outrageous XP. If you're an entry level 18, almost 19 like I am, it's over, and you have a negative 23% on it, it gives you just over a million XP, which is a lot of XP. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to edit game settings. We're going to put it on public. We're going to go to inventory. We're going to change over to our build here for this. We want the trip mines in C4 as the primary, and we want the 2 sentry guns as secondary. Simple, right? Works for me. Okay, because you're going to need the C4 and trip mines, and I'm going to show you a trick for Hoxton's breakout. We got to put the armor on. Hold on. We were doing something else last night. We took armor off. Okay, we want the armor on. Alright, that works. Okay, now we're going to go to new contract, contract broker. Let's find Hoxton's breakout here, which is right here. We're going to do it on overkill. Very simple, very easy. We're going to buy the contract. Hopefully we can get in with 3 guys who actually know what's going on. Maybe it might be a little person that we can actually help them through and give them some XP, because Hoxton does give you a lot of XP and gives you some decent money on overkill. But what you're going to get is 20% XP boost over what the mission normally gives you. So if it's giving you 1 million, guess what? You get an extra 200,000 XP. 20% of 1 million is 200,000. So 200,000 extra XP from doing that simple little stealth mission first. That's a huge thing. That's a good amount. And if you're going into, say, Infamy, and you're trying to power level up, if you were to stealth Election Day, day 1 and 2, and you can turn around and get that done, guess what? You will go from level 0 to like 54 to 65 right in there, between 50 and 65 at least, on that power up doing a Hoxton's overkill right behind it. That's a huge thing. 50 to 65 levels doing 2 quick missions. Most missions you do, you're not getting that. You're not even getting that much of a thing doing the train heist on Mayhem. The XP is really that much difference. In Mayhem, it's easier to do this. A good example, if you were to turn around and do this mission on Mayhem, the XP you would get off Mayhem in the next one up of difficulty level would be less than Stealth and Election Day and doing this on Overkill. You will have less of a fight, more guarantee to get the high XP. You're going to get more XP than the second hardest difficult level. So we'll load in. We'll start trying to take it on by ourselves. People will probably load in. I did put it on public. So hopefully we don't need to worry about the bots so much. Ooh, package, let's take that.
Here it is. I recognize the 2 of you, but where's my old
Get up, Hoxton.
Get Hoxton up to the street. Get him to the safe house.
Okay, now we got to get him up there, kill some cops, move a car. Let's look and see if there's any packages. Normally there is. There's someone loading in. So we're going to sit back behind here real quick and wait for him. Let me get right over in here. Just because I don't want this guy to load in, the second load in, get shot up. We don't need to see 4 trip mines yet, so we're just going to hit L1. Bring up my 2 sentry guns. Saturn OL Terror. Let's wait till he loads in here. Actually, I can get to here. Oh, he came as an enforcer. Nice. We're good. Alright, let's move the truck. He's putting an ammo bag on the front of the truck. Nice. Oh. No medic. And here comes someone else loading in. So we cleared everybody just before. Oh.
God damn it! Can you guys move that?
Signal the driver when you're ready to go.
It took you long enough. Let's go.
Put your motherfucking hands up. Now.
Draw fire from the truck, gang.
Drop the gun.
Now let's get a backup.
Taser spotted.
And here comes the fourth person. This is actually going to go pretty well. We got 4 guys in here. Now, of course, these guys weren't in the mission I just previously did. So we're going to go over here, and there should be a couple of cops right here. Let's take care of him, and there should be another one right here. Nice. Now that that happened, now we can duck in here, a little bit of cover, reload this minigun just so we have full rounds in it. One's a 59, well, he's a 1959. This guy's an 80, and the other guy is a max level 25-100. So we really do have backup, and I am an engineer, so to put the we're trying to clear everything out the way. Now we're gonna have to drop a.
Someone ratted me out. Can't move forward. What do we do?
Don't even worry about it, buddy. I got it. Let's put that to help keep some of the people off of us while we do what we need to do. Now we're just going to keep an eye on them. Let's keep them full. Now the sentry gun's essentially just going to keep them off me while I'm redoing the drill and stuff like that. And we have about 7 seconds left. Alright, so let's pick up these sentry guns. There we go. Oh!
Driver's waiting on your signal, gang.
Let's go.
I heard you. We're moving.
Stay right behind the truck for cover. There's that turret there. We're gonna use the truck as cover. Tag them and they're going to take more damage.
Signal the driver when you're ready to go.
I want a proper back.
Let's go.
Engage the cops. Make them forget about the truck.
There's turrets. Now what we're going to do is we're going to show you where the two sentry guns, the C4, and the trip mines come in play here. Now, for those who don't know, on Overkill, a single trip mine will kill the bulldozer. So we don't want to mess around too much. I want this truck to get into range here. I should have enough ammo for all this. Now we're gonna take all this. Give me that key card. All right, now we're gonna go down here, and we're going to clear this area. Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this here, and we're gonna put this here. The reason you put them on top is because they have full range. Yeah, don't pick it, buddy. Put a trip mine at the bottom, you can run out to the next door. Put a trip mine down, put a C4.
Get these bollards out of my way.
The bollards will be controlled remotely. Security officer or something. Find it and get them down.
There it is. Those are dropped. Now when they come in here, they're gonna turn around and hit that trip mine and go night-night. So you sit in this room, you wait for them to come in, and when they do, they will get messed up. And we still have 11 trip mines and 4 C4. I don't even need to put another C4 down. And all I gotta do is just keep putting trip mines right here. That's it. They're gonna keep walking in, they're gonna keep blowing up. Even when they crouch, their heads will hit it, and boom. You just wanna put it right at the right height. Let's get his ass up.
I owe you a pint.
No, let's do this.
Get that plating off the truck. Just put the ticket back in the gate and we're home free.
And there's our cover. They've got the plating off. Day 1 is done. And the sentry guns cleared everything away from the truck, kept it from being damaged, kept them from messing with our stuff, in and out fast. Very simple, very quick, very easy. Day 2, however, is a different story. Essentially, when you go in there with this loadout, the sentry guns are going to keep them off the power box in the room. You essentially need to have the 6 blocks of C4 with this build. I will show you after this what is essentially in my build for this engineer build. It's not even at max. So for me to be able to do this with this, very simple, very easy once you get power leveled up to build this build and do this. Now, having someone to build like this is essential when it comes to this mission. Only because, you know, this guy's got the same thing, okay? Alright, he's got a minigun like me, but the loadout of guns I have, the submachine Cobra and the mini Vulcan gun, hold the most ammo for the primary secondary weapon. Now, they're bringing in 4 medic bags, okay? Essentially, if you don't have all that, you want to open the ammo room. I have enough C4 on me. All I need is 2 key cards. 1 for the ammo room and 1 for the final door. Otherwise, they can do whatever they want with the other 2 key cards.
Exit for the truck. I'll find my wheels. Operations is our first stop. From there, we should be able to find what we need.
Good work.
I got it.
Don't want to kill you.
And here's a neat little trick. If you come down here, if the server is in this room right here on the desk, or even on this desk, you can turn around and actually grab it through the wall. And it's obviously not in there. Where is the server? Right here. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll break out that glass. So if we come to that point, we know where it is. They found 3 of the 4 key cards. Hopefully they're smart enough to open the ammo room for me. I'm hoping. Alright, now what you want to do is you want to find the electrical box. Where is the electrical box? So now what we want to do is we want to put a sentry gun up here, essentially to cover the whole room. And we're going to put it on AP rounds just in case the shield comes around. It's going to cover the other sentry gun. Essentially what I need them to do Let's get some backup here. Let's get one of these guys. I want them to open this door right here, because they open this door. If I can get one of them to open this ammo room, we have more than enough ammo for this whole mission. But this should be fast enough, we probably won't need it anyway. Oh, where is he? Let's get his big ass out the way. Let's see if we might be able to find another key card. There should be 4 on the map. There's none here. It might actually be hidden down here. Alright, let's go take care of the key cards real quick. Okay, thanks for using the key card like a fool. Okay, that'll work. Let's see if we can find another key card. Lay your ass down. Let's see if there's any key cards down here. Any? Nope. Let's check our ammo while we're here.
Get down! Get down! Medic is down!
Ain't going nowhere. So essentially, we're doing crowd control right here. 42% ammo left. We're doing good with that. Plus the AP round will take out anything up top, so we don't have to worry about it so much. And what you want to do is you want to keep them off this box, because if you can keep them off this box, guess what? They cannot shut the power off. Oh, we don't want to put that there, because if we put it there, it may kill that sentry gun go off on that side. See, now they can't get through there at the box. So by keeping that like that, we're gonna start booby trapping the room. Essentially though, what you want to do is if you don't have medical, you want to open that room, the ammo room, and keep 1 card. 3% ammo. Let's swap that out and get some more ammo in it.
The captain now has operational control.
We have the captains out here, so
That's a confirmed sighting.
wipe them out. Oh, so much going on at once. All right. This sentry gun is empty. And we just want him to stay off that power. If you keep him off that power box, it doesn't stop what he's doing.
Oh, come on. We're missing a fucking server. According to the log, it was taken to IT. Get over there and grab it.
And we already turned around. Wanna bet he's dropping the drill? Why, I don't know. Grab it. You guys are gonna run fast. You guys are gonna run faster than me. You got him? Okay, buddy.
That's what you get for hiding behind the shield. Yeah.
And it's just constantly rinse and repeat, keeping the guns going.
Back to work. Keep me covered.
Let's get our ammo going. We're a little over halfway. Quick and easy, and you'll see in the end all the XP you're gonna get off this mission. They don't need all these key cards. Let's do this so that they can't come up here. And we're gonna put one right here like this because these guys might drop down. And which ones blew up? Okay, so we need a couple more here. But you essentially just want one key card for escape, maybe one for upstairs.
Ah, shut. These interview files are locked. Can only be unlocked with approval from the director himself. Fuck me, this goes to the top. Any of you guys fancy being king for a day? All right, you're in. You've got access.
While they're doing that, I'm gonna run over here,
to the fucking FB bastard.
check my sentry guns,
The request.
and it's keeping them off that. And you want them to stay off of that. And we want them to stay off of this, so we're going to turn around and put another trip mine there. All booby trap.
Okay, another request you need to approve.
And it's going to keep everything. Essentially, if you find all 4 key cards, what you want to do is open the ammo room so that you can keep feeding off this or have someone 2 jack the ammo bags to leave here, like so for the sentry guns. Or 2, you want to open the ammo room so that they can actually keep reloading and taking care of the sentry guns. The sentry guns are essential in this. People can pick up ammo off the ground or they can use the ammo room. If I'm running medic or engine as an enforcer and someone else is running a build like this, I turn around and I personally, and you want to be back here because you know he's going to turn around and instantly start working before they get down here. See, they're working their way down now. You know, I will drop my 2 ammo bags and I'll open the ammo room for us to use. For throwables, for all that stuff, whatever throwable we have. And we should be out of here in about, I believe it's 80 seconds or something. Yep. And when it gets pretty much lower, I'm going to grab the sentry guns. I'm going to go start putting them down. I'm going to go down to the bomb. I'm going to blow that door. And we're going to get the hell out of here. And you see the trip mines are still doing their job. And I'm going to let these 2 trip mines do the rest of their work. I'm gonna let these 2 trip mine or these 2 sentry guns just do their job. Just taking a grab it, I'm putting C4 down. So by the time they come here, this door is already open. And we're the hell out of here. We're out of here.
How do you like these wheels, huh?
Put that minigun right at the door. If they come through, they're still hitting all that. My sentries are upstairs clearing everything, keeping them off us. And we're done. Very quick, very simple. Took us 14 minutes, 10 seconds. That's kind of a record of breaking out in Hoxton's Breakout Overkill. For those who've done it, no, it's not an easy task. We went through pretty fast. We had everything set up. We knew what we were doing. Essentially, though, worst case scenario, what you want to do is find the key cards you want to open. Medical, you want to open the ammo room. And you want 1 key card to be with the engineer or whoever for the escape. Now watch how much XP you're going to get off of this. XP gain, I believe, was over a mil. Yeah, it's 1,100,262. So that's not a bad XP with that 20% HP boost. We're just going to pick any random card. The 2 on the end would have been weapon mods. Who knows, could still get a weapon mod. Correct, got it. The Al Pacino foregrip. It's a Golden Grin Casino, Appalachian foregrip, excuse me. This is a Golden Grin Casino item, so that's how you power level yourself up. Very simple, very easy. I'm gonna back out of this lobby. I'll show you what's in my engineer build. And normally I don't give out my builds. I never give out my enforcer build. People have asked for, I've had real money offered me for my enforcer builds. Those I will not divulge. Only because 505 has sanctioned gaming crews. APB being the oldest sanctioned gaming crew, I am their top enforcer. To give away our trade secret is not essential. my engineer build is not like others. So it's not like anything else anybody runs in the crew. And this is not my official one that I run when we do our sanctioned competitions through File 5 and stuff. There's maps and stuff that you guys will never see if you play the game, unless you're actually a sanctioned gaming crew through File 5. You may have seen some that I think were pretty cool, that I think the community would like. We've all said the same thing to from the different community gaming crews, that the fan base would probably like some of these missions and stuff like that. So hopefully they'll add some in. They're very good. They're very fun. But APB is the oldest gaming crew for 505 Sanction. We've been together for well over a decade, since Payday the Heist was a beta. But as far as the skill tree goes, I've got Combat Medicon only because I gain 30% damage reduction for 5 seconds both after and during reviving another player. So if I have to come pick you up, I'm taking less damage. You know, so that's always a good thing. I get an extra 4 cable ties, 75% faster with the basic of Force Friendship. Stable shot for that 8% weapon stability, just because, you know, I want to be able to hit my targets. And believe it or not, that does carry over to the accuracy of your sentry guns. It's not just your weapons you shoot with. It actually does carry over to the sentry guns. Working the number stuff, yes, it does. Converted cop, hey, who doesn't want another guy fighting with more bullets, more guns, you know, shooting to kill people, create ammo on the map if you need it and stuff, and to keep them off you. Power and range of my intimidation increased by 50%, so I can create a hostage. I can turn around and yell further to get a cop to give up, convert them. It essentially works for me to have a converted cop and be able to get another cop quick down in case people are in custody, to get them out. Those converted cops will help me clear shit, clear the assault to get you back. Then in an enforcer tree, of course, gotta have the basic Vandadaro. When 3 or more enemies within 18 meters are targeting me, I receive a 15% damage bonus that lasts for 7 seconds. For 7 seconds, I'm doing 15% more damage running into a crowd of guys. Resilience, acing it out, increase your armor recovery rate by 15%, reduce the visual duration of flashbangs by 75%. They do love to throw flashbangs. If you've ever played this game for a while, these cops love to flashbang you, blind you, and then just beat the hell out of you. So yeah, to come out of that faster and be able to put bullets down range and clear them and keep everybody alive, it's essential. Any medical build should have it. I think it should be aced out. Any medical build, any build pretty much. Transporter, I can throw the bag 50% further, and when you ace it out, for each 10 armor points, the bag movement penalty is reduced by 1. So, being if I'm maxed at 75, you're talking that 7.5% movement penalty reduction, so I don't move as slow. I can move fast with them. Shock and all, increase armor recovery rate for me and the entire crew for 25%. So they get in cover, wait a few seconds, their armor plate comes back up, so they're fine. Especially since I'm refilling sentry guns, scavenging to me should be an essential thing for a sentry gun build. Your ammo box pickup range is increased by 50%, so I don't have to go as far out of cover to pick up ammo. And every 6 enemy that I kill drops an extra ammo box. So more ammo is better, because even if I'm full, I'm creating ammo for everybody on the map. So then, of course, you need at least the basic, where you can place 2 ammo bags instead of just 1, you know. This way you can turn around and ace that out, and once I get 3 more skill points, I will ace it out. That way, if I have to carry a bag behind it, it is a jacked out ammo bag with 4 charges instead of 1 or 2. This way, I actually can turn around and feed my sentry guns off of that. Under Technician, which is the bulk of it, under Engineer part, you're going to have Third Law aced out. Cost of deploying sentry guns reduced by 5%. Sentry guns gain a protective shield. Then you're talking sentry targeting package. Ace it out. Your sentry gun gains 100% increase in accuracy. The rotation speed is increased by 150%. And the sentry guns also have 50% more ammunition before they have to be refilled. Then you have Eco Sentry. The cost of deploying sentry gun is reduced by another 5%. Your sentry gun gains 150% increased health, so it makes it harder for the enemy to kill them. Engineering. You can now select a less noisy version of sentry guns, making then much less likely to be targeted by enemies, which is a silenced sentry gun. Yes, I can put out 6 sentry guns total, carry 2 silenced behind 4 loud ones, or 4 silenced with 2 loud ones behind it. And when you ace it out, you can toggle AP rounds on your sentry gun, lowering the rate of fire by 75%, but increase damage by 250%, allowing it to pierce through enemies and shields. If you've ever run a sentry gun build, this is essential, because you know the shield is going to go after your sentry gun and waste all the ammo out of it, and it ain't going to do nothing to the shield. With an AP gun, that's why I had the one up on top on the second day of Hoxton's AP, it is attacking dozers, it is attacking medics, all the special ones, all the shields. It's ripping through the shields, injuring them, doing damage. And that's essential to keep that ammo going. Then you have Jack of all trades, which I tend to run on a few builds. My stealth build especially, to be able to carry buy bags and the ECM jammers like you seen on the first mission we did. You deploy and interact with all deployables 100% faster. So I get ammo faster, I throw my stuff down faster, my sentry guns, because I'm picking them up, throwing them down. You can, to reload them. You can now equip a secondary deployable to bring with you. If your deployable is equipped as a secondary deployable, you can only bring half of what you would bring if it was equipped as a primary deployable. So if you had the ability to, say, carry 2 ammo bags and 2 medic bags that are jacked down, you see someone's already got the medical bags, and you want to bring an extra one, throw the ammo bags on first. You'll have 2 jacked out ammo bags with 1 jacked out medical behind it, which is a good loadout to bring. You need ammo more in medical most of the time. You can also swap it around and carry 2 jacked out medical bags with a jacked out ammo bag behind it. So, you know, that's just for that. This is essential for an engineer build, though, for the simple fact you can carry your C4 and you can carry your sentry guns, like I was doing on Hoxton's. Then up top, tower defense, definitely huge for massive powerhouse sentry gun build. You can now carry an extra sentry gun. You can now carry an additional 2 extra sentry guns. That will allow you to carry a total of 6 sentry guns with this build. 6 guns going off from all different angles, you know, that's pretty damaging. Then you have, under the second part of the skill tree, called Breacher. Hardware expert, nothing too fancy there. You fix your drills and saws 25% faster, decrease trip mine deployment time by 20%. Drills and saws are also silent. Civilians and guards must see the drill or saw in order to become alerted. So instantly do the basic. I'm throwing down silent stuff that no one's going to really hear. They have to actually see it. When you ace out, it gives your drills and saws a 10% chance to automatically restart after breaking. So there's a good chance that they can just restart themselves and you don't even have to go back to them. Drill sergeant, definitely with an engineer build, you want to have your drill skills. Your drill and saw timer is decreased by 15%. When you ace it, your drill and saw timer is decreased by an additional 15%. Who doesn't want to decrease your thing by 15%? Okay, but the skill does not affect the drill skills do not affect the OV9000 saw. So keep that in mind. Then you have Kickstarter you can add into it. I chose to put more firepower only because of the C4. Basic, you gain 1 more shape charge and 4 more trip mines. And when you ace it, you gain 2 more shape charges and 7 more trip mines for a total of 14 trip mines and 6 C4 blocks. That's huge. You know, don't need any of the other stuff yet. Duck and cover, huge. Your stamina starts regenerating 25% earlier and 25% faster. You also sprint 25% faster. As an engineer, your backup is your primary thing is to fix drills, drop sentry guns, blow things open. You know, you're the fix-it-man. You're the mechanical fix-it guy. But you also have a secondary need in your build, and that is to be a backup enforcer. And that is because you are the guy who's going to drop sentry guns. You are the guy who's going to have that secondary heavy armor. You know, so if your bulldozer type build of an enforcer is busy one place and you need powerhouse on another, that's that engineer's job to back that up and play that. So being able to move faster with that heavy armor is actually essential. Like with any build, it's essential. Then you go up and you do parkour. You gain 10% additional movement speed and 20% increased speed while climbing ladders. That's huge when you have heavier armor on. And then, of course, you have second wind. When your armor breaks, your movement speed is increased by 30% for 5 seconds. So if you're running, someone shoots you and cracks your armor, guess what? You got a 30% increased movement speed for 5 seconds. You're moving 30% faster just because they hit you with a bullet. Why wouldn't you throw that in there for speed? And then there's nothing in the fugitive tree. And this is only at level 86. And of course, as your infamy goes up, it costs you less skill points to unlock the next level. So your builds, not at infamy yet, are, yes, they're not going to be as full as this at 86. But to have this essential thing, by the time you hit level 100, you can build this exact build and pretty much decimate any mission. You can drop your armor, and your detection, with your weapons goes right down. So you can stealth with it. I prefer not to keep swapping the build around. I go and I just turn around and, I swap my builds around. Say my stealth build, my enforcer build, a play around build, just in it. Of course, I know the next question can be, what perk do you run? Muscle perk deck. Always got to run muscle perk deck. Because muscle perk deck is, to me, a huge thing only because of the last card. The stuff before is not too bad, but that last card is the massively huge card that you want. First card in the what is it, 9-card deck here. The first card, you gain 10% more health. Who doesn't want more health? Second one, increase your headshot damage by 25%. That's not bad if you're aiming for someone's head. Really take them out. You are 15% more likely to be targeted when you are close to your teammates. And you gain 10% more health. So I get more health, and if I got the heavy armor and I got a ghost build with me and he's getting damaged, he ain't got the armor on, I can take the hits. So if I get by him, I'm taking the bullet shots, he's not. Then of course, when wearing armor, your movement speed is 15% less effective. You gain 1%. A +1 increased concealment, which is always good to be a lower number. You can gain 45% more experience when you complete a day's job. So that's really good. You gain an additional 20% more health. Then you can get the walk in the closet, which is on every one of these perk decks. There are ones that are always the same. Unlocks an armor bag equipment, increase your ammo pickup to 135% of the normal rate. That's essentially what you're looking for, is that 135% normal rate with the sentry build. Then you got Disturbing the Peace. All firearms have a chance to spread panic among your enemies. Panic will make enemies go into short bursts of uncontrollable fear, which controls the crowd, controls what's going on, and helps you keep them off you and your teammates. That's a big thing. Then you got Fast and Furious. You do 5% more damage. Like I said, all these things carry over to your sentry guns. It does not apply to your melee damage, throwables, grenade launchers, or rocket launchers, but it does apply to your sentry guns. So why not add another 5% damage to those little badass guns that are fucking shit up for you? And you increase your doctor bag interaction speed by 20%. But the big card you want off this is the reason I run muscles at 800-pound gorilla. You gain an additional 40% more health. Okay? Boy, health means you're staying alive longer, you're staying stronger. But you regenerate 3% of your life every 5 seconds. So if you get into cover, out of fire, you are going to regenerate your health every 5 seconds. You're going to regenerate 3% of your health, essentially regenerating your entire health pool. And the deck completion bonus, your chance of getting a high quality item during a payday is increased by 10%. That's talking about the cards at the end of the completed missions. At the end, you get a high quality item. You have a 10% chance of that increasing. So that's actually pretty good. So to have that 800-pound gorilla card, the muscle perk deck is huge. There are people that run the grinder, and I can kind of see why they run grinder, only because it's a lot of health. Damage enemy heals 1 life point every 0.3 seconds for 3 seconds. Increase your headshot damage. Damage enemy heals another 2% life, 2 life every 0.3 seconds for 3 seconds. You gain 20% life. So it's not a bad one, but personally, you're really not gaining anything else other than health. So, where in muscle perk deck, you're actually gaining more health overall to start with, and regenerating your health. This, you have to actually kill an enemy or damage an enemy in order to get health going. So it's kind of a 50-50, you know. So if you actually figure out you're not really gaining a lot. I mean, the last card increases your chance to pierce enemy armor by 20%. Okay, that's cool. But if you run a sentry gun build, you got it on AP round, it's going to pierce the enemy armor anyway. And if you have the right build on your guns, the right attachments, you're going to pierce it. So that's not really a huge essential. When you're first out, maybe. But the 800-pound gorilla card is huge. You actually increase ammo pickup, interaction with doctor bags, and there's more to it than just gaining your health back. Whereas this is just like, I shoot guy, I get health back. But if you're running out of bullets, how's that helping you? You know, you're just going to keep taking damage and that's it. Alright? All Berserker stat effects in this perk deck will start at 50% health instead of 25%. So, if I run the Yakuza perk deck and say you run the Saw, there is a perk called the Berserker perk. Now, the Berserker perk, if you run it with the Saw, if you take your health down to originally 25%, without this Oni Irizumi, I hope I'm saying it right, card, the very last card in the Yakuza deck, what it does is, now it's at 50%. So you get health to 50% or less, and you can go into a bank vault with that Saw and single tap every single box in there. It increases the damage that much. It really is essential if you run the Saw build to run the Berserker perk, because that Berserker perk is going to allow you to get your health down to 25% or less. Or with this deck, it's going to be 50%, and you're just going to turn around and you're going to do massive damage with that Saw. You can essentially take a bulldozer's head off with it. And then there's some of the things that I don't have yet, but what do we got here? Let's check out the ones I don't have built yet and see if we got enough points built up to build on the perk deck. When deployed, the smoke bomb creates a smoke screen that lasts for 10 seconds. While standing inside the smoke screen, you and any of your allies automatically avoid 50% of all bullets. Not bad. Every time the player gets shot, 20% damage, or 20% dodge chance is gained. Not bad. What's this one? Chance to dodge decreased by 15%. Dodging will replenish your armor. Nice. You do 5% more damage. That's on every single build. What's this? All your perk deck effects are increased by 100% while you are standing in the smoke screen. While any of your allies are standing in the smoke screen, they gain 10% dodge chance. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's for a dodge build, pretty much a fugitive skill tree, things like that. Virtue. Unlocks and equips the Stoic Hip Flask. Damage taken is now reduced by 25%. The remaining damage will be applied directly. 75% reduced damage will be applied over time, 12 seconds instead. You can use a throwable key to activate the Stoic Hip Flask and immediately negate any pending damage. The flask has a 10-second cooldown, but time remaining will be lessened by 1 second per enemy killed. Increase your headshot damage by 25%. All of your armor is converted and applied to your health. So, that means you're going to lose your armor and the health. But it will replenish. It's just one of those things. It's kind of an oddball card, if you ask me. That one's on every one we got here. After not taking damage for 4 seconds, any damage over time you are still waiting to receive will be negated. It means it disappears. When your health is below 35%, the cooldown of your flash will be reduced by 2 seconds for each enemy you kill instead of 1 second. And then the last card, when damage over time is removed, you will be healed for an additional 50% of damage over time remaining at that point. This one seems pretty cool. So let's see how much points we got here to put over this. Let's see if I got enough stacked up to actually do a whole perk deck. I don't even know how much I got stacked up. I really don't know how much I got stacked up. Oh, I got 32,145. I might actually have enough to do both these perk decks. That's crazy. I might have enough perk points jacked up to do these 2 perk decks. I didn't realize I had that many perk points stacked up. Oh wow, I think I do. Oh yeah, I definitely do. This only takes 4,000. I still got 8,845 perk points available. And all the ones I have unlocked are done. But I do love my muscle perk deck. It is like one of the best ones to run just because of that 800-pound gorilla. You regain it back. And if you're building a mastermind one, there is one that's, I believe, having a hostage. Where is it? There was a perk at one time. I don't know if it's still in the game. It was a while ago. Oh, hostage taker. Here you go. Having at least one of your own hostage or converted law enforcement makes you regenerate 1.5% health every 5 seconds. Having at least one of your own hostage and converted law enforcement makes you regenerate 4.5% health every 5 seconds. So essentially, having one hostage, having this hostage taker aced out, having one person tied up, it gives you 6% health every 5 seconds. That's per hostage. You know what I'm saying? That's per having all these hostages. You'll get 6% health every 5 seconds. Add that to the 800-pound gorilla. That's 9% health every 5 seconds. That's a big chunk of health coming back if you have a hostage in that. So I have made builds in the past with this, and it does regenerate your health immensely. It is awesome to build a build with those two on it, especially medical builds. It's kind of hard to do an enforcer or tech build with that because you need a lot of top tier stuff. You have Pistol Messiah, so if you run the Fugitive or Ghost, Pistol Messiah might actually be your thing. I went to the tech tree for the sentry guns and stuff with this, and my Ghost build, I didn't quite go up to that. My Ghost build, I don't even think I went into the Fugitive tree. ECM's almost maxed out, you know. So it's just essential of what I have in here. I can place 2 buy bags if I do it. I don't need 2 buy bag cases. I really don't see the purpose of having to have 2 buy bag cases, especially as you can buy them for the map. And I can't think of one mission where you're going to use 2 full buy bag cases, except the big bank. There is a trophy for stealth in the big bank, and there is a trick to it. I will not divulge it on YouTube, only because when things get put on YouTube, guess what? They perm ban it, they patch it, they fix it, they throw it out the game. And it's such a cool way to stealth the big bank and take the fight out of it. Anybody who actually is watching the video or watches this video wants to learn how to do that, you see my PSN name right there on the lower left, LT_cyber_shock. It's in every one of my videos. Feel free to write me on PSN, write me a message, tell me you watched my video, and tell me you want to turn around and learn the trick to doing the big bank because you haven't done the trophy. Now, I ask anybody who sees this video, do not, when you learn this trick, do not YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, nothing. Don't put this out there on live streams or anywhere on social media. Only because, do it word of mouth from people you know you can trust that are not going to do this. Like I said, there used to be some glitches to the game that were awesome. There was one where you used to be able to crouch where it says you can't stand up here, let the cop take you completely flat where you didn't have use of your gun. Don't have a partner yell at you, shout you up with the shout revive. Have them come over, physically pick you up. When they do, you would be crouched. Now they patched this thing because someone's dumb ass posted it on YouTube. But when you get picked up and you're crouched, as long as you don't run or stand up, guess what? The cops didn't see you. You were invisible. You can literally walk up to a bulldozer and start smacking the hell out of them. You could be in the middle of an assault wave by yourself and see all the cops just standing there, not one of them shooting at you. You can literally go over melee. You can dominate them. You can go tie up hostages. You could do whatever you need to get your team back. And you could go kill them. Just aim right for the head, headshots. Bink, 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 all done. Like, it's someone YouTubed and they patched it, along with several other cool little glitches that were going on. So I personally will not put any of these little tips, tricks like that on my channel. So if you do want me to do it and you ask me, I'm going to tell you in advance, no. We do not live stream those things. So if you do want to learn the tricks and tips for live stream or for the big bank, like I said, LT underscore cyber underscore shock, hit me up on PSN. I'll get with you and we'll make time. We'll go over and I'll show you how to do it. I'll tell you what you need in your build, and you do essentially need 4 people for it. So it is a cool way to get the trophy done, stealth the big bank, even on the hardest difficulty level. And it takes the fight out of it. We have stealthed it to date. Me and the same guys. I have personally stealthed it with randoms 58 times, no problem. I've done it with people I know that I've gamed for a while. We have done it well over 600 times on the game, and that's not even a joke. We have stealthed the big bank with no problem. So the trick does work. It's just being patient, and it's just biding your time, biding your time, biding your time. Now there is a trick to it. You might have to restart a few times when you first load, but it's worth it in the end. The amount of money, the XP, and actually getting that trophy, it's well worth it. The setup has to be right. It's sort of like the Ukraine job. Anybody who's done the trophy for the Ukraine job, get the tier and be able to extract in like 35, 36 seconds or less. Has to be the perfect setup for it. So to be able to do it every time, if that setup stayed the same every time, you'd be golden. So yes, I have a platinum for this game on PS3, and I have a platinum for this game on PS4. So yes, I can teach you how to do it. Very simple, very easy, a lot of tips and tricks. But like I said, if this video is set up to teach you how you can do it by yourself. You can do it with a 2, 3, 4, it doesn't matter. You can do it with a full squad. But essentially this is going to help power level your level up XP wise. And at a lower level, it's a huge amount of XP to help you out. Like I said, if you do the second mission you do gives you 1 million XP, guess what? That 20% XP boost by stealth in election day 1 and day 2 on normal. Very simple, very easy. In accomplishing that, you get a little bit of money, a little bit of XP, you know, not too bad. And to be honest, I think there's if I'm not mistaken, there is a trophy for stealthing election day. You knock that one out, plus get a 20% XP boost, and on top of it, you turn around and if you get 1 million XP off the following mission, 20% is 200,000 XP. That's a huge amount of XP in any game. So, you know, if you have any questions, tips, or tricks that you want to know about or something within the game, let me know. I am APB, the oldest sanctioned gaming crew, sanctioned by 505's top enforcer. We do help new players. We even kick off and help older players. So we are not like most gaming crews, like our tricks are our tricks. We will essentially turn around and help you in any way we possibly can. We have a community page. All the moderators on it are APB members, so you can ask any one of them. They know this game inside and out better than 99% of the people in this game. So if you have any questions, feel free to look it up. It's a community on PlayStation Network on the PSN called a Payday2 APB. You know, so you can't miss it. It literally has the gaming crew in the name. I am the community owner of it. So with that being said, I hope this tutorial in this video helped you. I hope it turned around and showed you how to stealth and a little bit better, and that it helped you to learn how to build your XP and massively power level up. Some people struggle when they first go Infamy because they're used to having the big guns. All of a sudden now they're like the little fish in the pool. But with experience under the belt, that's a good way to get yourself back up into power to really start doing damage and, you know, get yourself going. It is a very, very good 2 good missions to do there. Or if you can do it on a higher difficulty level, I just demonstrated on Overkill for Hoxton's Breakout. If you could do the train heist on Mayhem, when you got the boys to help you do it, and you do that election day first, that's 20% on top of the XP for that. So there are some missions that pay a lot of XP, and that will actually help you. And in stealth missions, it is the highest stealth bonus of anything. I believe Shadow Raid only gives you like 5%, maybe 10 on the highest difficulty level. Where this thing is on normal, it's easy, and it's a 20% no matter what difficult level you do it on. No other stealth mission gives you that much stealth bonus XP for your following mission. So I'm hoping that you know, you guys will utilize it. power level up, and maybe I'll see in some random matches and whatnot. And I hope to see you guys in missions soon. If anything, if you do videos of different things you're doing with Payday or any of the other games I live stream for, feel free to turn around and send me a link to it to my PSN. I will gladly look at it. I will gladly check it out. Give you shout outs on your channel and things like that. So, but for now, that's another episode of Armor Gaming. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn on the little bell, and like, subscribe. Armor Gaming's out. We will catch you on the flip side. Later.